Today is another Stepford kind of rolling video. So this route is just gonna be chill. Just gonna be chilling this run. I'm just gonna do a Llyn to Central super fast and back. Chill one. Just a chill. I don't want to do anything too crazy. So today's just gonna be chill. Random itch. Oh yeah. Going down. Oh yeah, I forgot we're on Express. If we were on Connect, we'd be staying on top to go to the right section. We're on Express, we're on the fast lane. Not the slow lane, we're on the fast lane. I forgot. My bad. Yeah, on the right is the slow lanes. On the left is the fast lanes. So these tracks are the fast lanes. If I can get it, those tracks are the slow ones. So what you need is Connect versus Express. These are the Express lanes, that's the Connect lanes. You see a bit better here. Sometimes they'll have you jumping off that side depending on if somebody's maybe putting you into the station. I just do want to be a signal. But applications have that. Let me do a signal video here and there too. But it gives me the full options to drive, dispatch, guard, and signal. It gives me all the options. And of course being a passenger. But most of the time, I'm not going to be a passenger. And if I am a passenger, it's usually because I'm a guard. Which means I'm not a passenger, I'm doing a job. And getting points at work. And the driver gets double points. Anyways, with that being said, I rambled on too much. Sorry, I'm adjusting myself. Hang on. And I was adjusting myself there. You have to adjust yourself.
The train now approaching platform 3 terminates here. This train is the service from Stepford Central.
And you have to adjust yourself in your chair because you're a bit too far back from your monitor. Good feeling.
The train now approaching platform 1 terminates here. This train is the service from Stepford Central.
All change, please. Thank you for travelling with us today.
The train now standing at platform 4 is the 0351 Stepford Express, service to Stepford Central, calling at Leighton City and Stepford Central.
Llyn by
this train is formed of 9 coaches.
Terminates here.
First class, located at the rear of the train.
Look at that compared to this. Orler more. Look at the length of that. It was. I don't know. This is double the length of a lot of the trains in this game. Even more than that sometimes. Well, because the high-speed HST cars are generally longer. The coaches on the HST are generally longer coaches. They're manufactured a bit longer.
Welcome on board this Stepford Express service.
At least I haven't seen
Leighton City and Stepford Central. The next station will be Leighton City.
does not stop here. Please stand back from the platform edge.
Platform edge.
There's no point. It's like, oh, we got 200. It's like, especially if it's such a fun. Express, you're going down. It's 125. Now, granted,
Stop here. Please stand back from the platform edge.
Before Express existed in the game as a full thing for public use. How is that thing? I can't. It's been a while. Trailing a train. Probably going half the speed right now. But we are definitely trailing a train. Hello? Maybe because the signal that I don't. Very soon. 3, 2, 1. There's the limit.
Shortly we arriving at Leighton City. Change here for trains to Benton, Leighton West, and Brentford Bay. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Probably not scheduled. About a minute or so behind, but generally. Depending on your line, of course. If it's something like this, yeah, you'll have a good amount of wiggle room. If it's something like a full stopping service and whatnot, who has no wiggle room, oh, yeah, you gotta It'll be a hard time to try and catch up time if you're late.
Leighton City.
Or something like this, it's
This
pretty
train
easy too.
is for
Even then, something like this would probably
Central.
I,
The next station will be
just in case.
Stepford Central.
But not so much. At least that's what I think. I'm not sure. I'm not a train enthusiast. If you haven't seen my intro, I'm into firefighting. Or fire department stuff, in general. Because it's just what I'm interested in. But I still play this game because it is a
Welcome on
nice
board
game.
this Stepford Express service to
Just
Stepford
try
Central. The next station will be Stepford Central.
Depends.
Platform edge.
I'm happy to work on some things. Sure. It's like different. It feels different. So it's a nice chew. Ugh. Nice little chill game. Yeah, if I was more interested in trains, sure, I would absolutely. If I was more interested in trains, I would absolutely.
Your attention, please. Does not stop. Please stand back.
Right at the bridge there. When going from the substation. So, we started here. This is the one bump. Like, we're looking for a couple of is a maintenance factory. And then the airlink offices are over here.
Stand back.
Look at that woman. That's the Connect Metro way. We take off towards the expressway. Yeah. Express goes up on the bridge, Connect and Metro stay on there. And that's how Connect and Metro connect back up to the main line here. Express connects this way, has our little connections here. Express has the little connections. Going by. That's so cool.
Stepford Central.
10 miles an hour.
Change here for trains to
They don't give you more.
Airport Central. Barton. Stepford UFC.
Was enough.
Stepford
Was actually
Victoria.
enough time to drop from
Whitefield.
145.
And Willowfield. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This train terminates here.
Just to be safe.
All change, please.
Service to Stepford Airport Central. Call
Willowfield. Victoria. And Willowfield.
Calling as
Please mind the gap.
Parkway and Stepford Airport Central. This train is formed of 4 coaches. The train now approaching platform 8 terminates here. This train is the service from Whitefield.
We'll be making a return from here on our run.
Stepford Central.
Dispatcher. There's one at
This
St.
train
Helens.
terminates here.
I'm not sure who's all.
The 0413 service from Airport Terminal 2 is delayed by approximately 7 minutes. The train now standing at platform 3 is the 0409
Someone's got a guard somewhere.
service to Llyn by the Sea.
That train.
Calling at Leighton City and Llyn by the Sea. This train is full of 9 coaches. First class is located at the front of the train.
This is so funny.
The train now approaching platform C. Terminates here. This train is the service from Stepford UAC. Platform 11.
Oh yeah, I forgot
for the
Metro's on the game.
0410.
Next to Llyn by the Sea.
So I had to highball.
We will call at Leighton City and Llyn by the Sea. UFC. The next station Victoria will be Whitefield, Leighton City and Willowfield. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This train...
Stop here. Please stand back from the platform edge.
I like my long boy HST better than 390. That's my first. I'm allowed to have my own opinion, okay? I think Airlink uses this track. Yeah, Airlink is on this track too. That's why. That's why it continues on. Can connect the Metro on the left two tracks. Airlink and Express take these two tracks that are currently sitting on. Yep, Airlink takes this one. Yep, see, tells you the dispatchers where station and platforms. So Raleigh Bay 1 3. Raleigh Bay only has one
Stand
section.
back from the platform edge.
And like when I was typing earlier. See, there's my head code. I do like that one. And if the person's on the train, like the direct on the train, they have that head code for that train at the bottom.
Please stand back from the platform edge. stand back from the platform edge.
That is a long journey. It is a long way to go. Long train. Long trains are funny. Oh no, they just look funny on the left. It's like, it's a long, wait a minute. That is a very long train, because long trains exist. I know long trains exist. But sometimes, you know, for the HST, regularly, I think, at least in Train Sim World, it runs with 8 cars. So I mean, this is realistic. More or less. Which I we are ahead of schedule. Way ahead of schedule.
18. Stepford Connect. Service to...
I don't know how we're a minute up this time compared to the last time. I'm not sure. Granted, we did have to slow down that one part, which held us up. This time we're just cruising. This distance miles an hour. Drops.
We will shortly be arriving at Leighton City. Change here for trains to Leighton West
I'm not taking
and
your on this one.
Great Bay. Please mind the
not
gap
really.
between the train and the
I mean,
platform.
unless the guard really wants to take a break and just chill, it's not really worth it for the guard on my side. It's in right. Now, if I'm guarding in front, yes, absolutely, I'm guarding. I'm guarding the chill ones too. If I was guarding in front. Oh, just a little bit over that side.
This is Leighton City. This train is for Llyn by the Sea. The next station will be Llyn.
Your attention, please. The 0420 service from Stepford Central has been cancelled. This is due to a member of the train crew being unavailable.
Come on board this Stepford Express service to Llyn by the Sea. The next station will be Llyn by the Sea.
So far, I haven't seen anything. They may have despawned anyways. I'm not sure. Yeah, just passing. I think this is fake. Oh, just trip, that's it.
not stop here. Please stand by.
Does not stop here. Please stand back.
I won't stop at this part.
From the platform edge.
All change, please. Thank you for travelling with us today.
Long boy, just I've knocked the signal before they approached the signal. Back here at Llyn. And we're going out on the first set of tracks this time now. Because we're coming to an end of a
Shortly arriving
service.
at Llyn by the Sea. Please mind the gap between
we're
the train
approaching
and the
S9
platform.
instead.
This train terminates here. All change, please.
So it changes based on if you've done a route. It'll change your platform. helps keep stuff separated, which I like. Makes it a bit easier, honestly. If that other express is going down on that line right there, as we came in at the start of the video, they'll be going in on one of these 4 platforms here. And I'm coming in on platform 1.
The train now approaching platform 4 terminates here.
Yeah. I'm coming from an actual service, they're just coming from the depot. Drop our speed to 10, down to 5, and then down to 0. Not a
This
bad
is
run today.
Llyn by the Sea. This train terminates here. All change, please. Thank you for travelling with us today.
Indeed, indeed. Thank you for traveling today. And with that being said, that'll be it for this video. Chill one today. There and back. Like I said, not trying to cause a bit of hassle. If you like what you see, do consider subscribing, leaving a like, comment what route you want me to do next, or what you want me to do. I mean, there's a lot of routes. A lot of routes. If you want me to dispatch station, I can do that. If you want me to guard a specific train or just do some guarding in general, I can do that. I have access to that. But like, subscribe, ding the bell so you get notified. Heck, join the Discord server too. That way you can talk with me. And then you could, if you wanted to as well, I'm open to accepting friend requests for people who want to join me, as I own a private server. So if we want to do something of our own, or if I want to host something, absolutely, we'll do something like that. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, route's over. Like, sub, blah blah blah, whatever. That's like the 3rd time I've said it. Leave a comment if you want to see a specific route, otherwise I'm just going to keep going. If you want to see me dispatch a specific station, sure, I'll do that. Otherwise, I'll just choose something random. And then, of course, I'll guard somebody at random. Or one of my friends, depending on if they're on. My name's Stepford. Stay safe, and have a good one. Bye-bye.